Hey there, coin collectors and history buffs. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we've got a super exciting topic to dive into, the 2004 1-cent coin. But this isn't just any regular penny. You're about to learn why it's worth way more than its face value. In fact, we're talking about a potential value of $5 million. That's right, $5 million. First things first, let's talk about the basics. The 2004 1-cent coin is a part of the United States Mint's ongoing production of pennies. It features the classic design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, that's the head side, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, the tail side. The coin was minted in large numbers, just like every other penny. But there's something special about a few of these coins. However, despite being a part of the regular coin series, there's one specific variety of the 2004 penny that has been creating waves in the coin collecting community. And no, it's not a minting error, though that can certainly play a part in this story. Stick with us because this is where things get interesting. Now, let's take a little trip down memory lane to understand why the 2004 penny is historically significant. The year 2004 marked an important time for US coins. It was part of a series of coins released to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, in recognition of his 200th birthday. The 2004 penny features the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, but also, did you know that in 2004, the US Mint began working on a brand new series of pennies? The redesigns were part of a larger effort to celebrate Lincoln's life and legacy. So, what makes some of these 2004 pennies so valuable? Well, here's where the magic happens. You see, during the 2004 minting process, there was a small but very important variation that has sent collectors into a frenzy. Some 2004 pennies were accidentally minted with a slight misprint or error that made them far more valuable than their face value. One of the most sought-after variations from 2004 is known as the double die obverse error. This occurs when the coin is struck twice by the die during the minting process, resulting in doubled features on the coin. In the case of the 2004 penny, the double die can be most clearly seen on Abraham Lincoln's date of birth, 1809, as well as parts of his bust. This error is rare, but if you happen to find a 2004 penny with this double strike, you're looking at something that could fetch thousands, or even millions, at auction. Yes, millions, depending on the condition of the coin and whether it has been properly graded. So, why are we saying that some of these 2004 pennies are worth $5 million? Well, in the world of rare coins, it's all about supply and demand. If a coin is especially rare, and in this case, it's a double-struck penny, it can be worth a small fortune. The key here is finding that perfect specimen. One coin, in particular, that made headlines was a 2004 penny with a double die error that sold for an astonishing $5 million. Yes, that's right, $5 million for a penny. So, what makes this penny so valuable? There are a few factors to keep in mind when determining the value of rare coins like this one. First, it's the rarity of the error. With only a handful of these double die pennies existing in the world, the demand from collectors and investors skyrockets. Second, it's the condition of the coin. The higher the quality of the coin, meaning how well preserved it is, the more it will be worth. Coins that are graded MS67 or higher, which stands for mint state and indicates the coin is nearly perfect, can fetch incredibly high prices. Now, you're probably thinking, how do I know if I have one of these rare pennies? Well, good news, I've got you covered. Step 1. Check the date on your 2004 penny. The double die error is easiest to spot in the year 1809. Look closely for any signs of doubling in the numbers. Step 2. Examine the bust of Abraham Lincoln. The doubling might appear in areas of the portrait, particularly on his cheek and jawline. Now, if you've got a 2004 penny with a double die error in your pocket, don't run off to the bank just yet. Depending on the condition, it could be worth anywhere from a few hundred to several $1,000s. If you've got a pristine example, it could be your ticket to big money. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, the 2004 1-cent coin with a double die error is definitely one to keep an eye out for. And who knows, you could end up with a coin worth millions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and drop us a comment telling us if you've ever found a rare coin like this one. Who knows, maybe you're sitting on a fortune. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows, you might just find the next big thing. Hey coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about something truly mind-blowing, the 1992 US 1-cent coin. You might think a penny is just a penny, but what if I told you that this particular coin could be worth a whole lot more than its face value? We're talking about a potential value of $8 million. Yes, you heard that right, $8 million, Before we dive into the rare and valuable aspects of the 1992 penny, let's first cover the basics. The 1992 penny, just like any other penny, features the famous image of Abraham Lincoln on the front, or the obverse. On the back, or the reverse, is the Lincoln Memorial, which was the design for the reverse side of the penny from 1959 to 2008. Like most pennies, the 1992 version was produced in large numbers by the US Mint. But here's where it gets interesting. Among those billions of pennies that were struck in 1992, a few of them are incredibly rare, and we'll explain exactly why they've become highly valuable. So, keep watching. Now, let's step back in time to 1992. It was a year of notable historical events, and in the world of US coinage, it marked the 200th anniversary of the US Mint. But despite the significance of the year, the 1992 penny is mostly remembered for one very specific reason, a rare error that sent collectors into a frenzy. Though 1992 was a year of celebration for the Mint, no one could have predicted that some of these pennies would be worth so much. But it's not just the 1992 penny in general that is valuable, it's a specific error on some of them that can make them worth thousands, and in some cases, millions of dollars. So, what makes the 1992 penny worth so much? Well, the key here is an error, the off-center strike error. This is one of the most popular errors that can occur during the minting process. It happens when the coin is not properly aligned with the die during the striking process, causing the design to be off-center. In the case of the 1992 penny, this error is highly sought after by collectors because of its rarity. While off-center strikes do occur occasionally with any coin, the 1992 pennies with this error have become extremely rare. The misalignment on the 1992 pennies can range from slightly off-center to dramatically shifted designs. The more misaligned the design, the more valuable the coin can become. Now, here's where things get truly wild. Some of these off-center 1992 pennies have been sold at auction for jaw-dropping amounts of money. In fact, one such penny has been valued at a staggering $8 million. But how does a simple penny become worth so much? Well, it's all about rarity and demand. This particular 1992 off-center penny, graded in near-perfect condition, created a massive buzz in the coin-collecting community when it hit the auction block. With only a handful of these rare misprints in existence, collectors and investors from all around the world were clamoring to get their hands on it. And as the bidding wars heated up, the coin sold for an eye-popping $8 million. So yes, a penny, just a regular old penny, went for $8 million. So why is this off-center 1992 penny so valuable? There are several factors at play. First, the rarity. As I mentioned earlier, off-center strikes are uncommon, but when combined with a specific year and a particularly rare misalignment, they become incredibly desirable. Second, the condition of the coin is crucial. A well-preserved coin with minimal wear and tear will be much more valuable than one that's been heavily circulated. Lastly, there's the sheer demand for rare coins like these. With so many collectors and investors interested in acquiring a unique piece of US history, the competition to own one of these coins pushes prices to extraordinary levels. Now, you're probably wondering how you can spot one of these valuable 1992 pennies. Well, here's what you need to look for. First, check the alignment of the design. If the image of Abraham Lincoln or the Lincoln Memorial is misaligned and pushed off-center, you might have found a winner. Next, look for any signs of an extreme off-center strike. This means that part of the design could be cut off, or the entire image might appear to be shifted to one side. If you find a 1992 penny with these characteristics, take it to a professional coin grader for an expert opinion. They'll be able to tell you if it's worth more than just a penny, so how much could your 1992 penny be worth? Well, if you have an off-center strike in excellent condition, it could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Some of these rare coins have sold for tens of thousands, depending on their condition and rarity. Of course, if you have a truly exceptional example, you could be looking at a much higher price tag, maybe even millions. Whether you're an experienced coin collector or just starting your collection, the 1992 off-center penny is definitely one to keep an eye out for. If you happen to have one in your pocket, it might just be worth a lot more than you think. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin tips, and let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin like the 1992 off-center penny. Maybe you've got a hidden treasure sitting in your collection right now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with more coin stories. Happy collecting! Hello, coin collectors and history lovers. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an absolutely fascinating topic to talk about, the 2016 US 1-cent coin. You might think a penny is just a penny, but what if I told you that a certain 2016 penny could be worth millions of dollars? Yes, that's right, $2 million. You're not going to want to miss this. Scene transition, flashy text pop-up, text on screen, the 2016 1-cent coin, what makes it so valuable? Let's start with the basics. The 2016 penny is part of the United States Mint's regular production of 1-cent coins. It was struck at the Denver Mint, which is why it features the D mint mark. Like most pennies, it has a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, that's the head side, while the reverse features a design of the Lincoln Memorial, which, by the way, has been the reverse design since 1959. Now, in the grand scheme of things, the 2016 penny isn't particularly remarkable, it's just another penny in the millions produced that year. But here's where things get exciting. Some specific 2016 pennies, particularly those with certain errors, have turned out to be much more valuable than their face value. Let's take a moment to discuss the history behind the 2016 penny. 2016 was a special year for US coinage, as it marked the 100th anniversary of the release of the first US mint coin featuring Abraham Lincoln. The year 2016 was also a year of transition for US currency, with the ongoing debate about the future of the penny. In 2016, the US Mint continued producing pennies, even as people argued about whether it's time to retire the penny due to rising production costs. Although the penny has remained a part of everyday currency, it's a good reminder that even in seemingly regular years, something special can happen with coins. Now, let's dive into what makes certain 2016 pennies so highly sought after. So, what makes the 2016 penny worth millions? The answer lies in an error, the double die obverse error. This error occurs during the minting process when the die strikes the coin more than once, resulting in a doubled image of certain features on the coin. In the case of the 2016 penny, this error is particularly noticeable on the date, 2016, and on parts of Abraham Lincoln's face, such as his eyebrow and the lines of his cheek. This doubling is a sign that the coin was struck multiple times by the die, which creates a visible, noticeable effect. So, how does a simple penny end up being worth $2 million? The answer comes down to rarity, condition, and demand. Double die obverse errors are relatively rare, and when a coin like the 2016 penny is struck with this kind of error, it attracts collectors and investors who are eager to get their hands on it. One of the most famous 2016 double die pennies, in almost perfect condition, was recently sold at auction for an astounding $2 million. That's right, a penny. The coin went for $2 million because of its rarity, the dramatic nature of the error, and its pristine condition. This just goes to show that even the most seemingly ordinary coins can turn into a goldmine if they're rare enough. So, what factors contribute to the value of a 2016 double die penny? First, there's rarity. This type of error doesn't happen often, which makes the coin much more valuable. Second, there's the condition of the coin. Coins that are in excellent, mint condition are far more valuable than those with scratches, discoloration, or wear and tear from circulation. Finally, there's demand. Rare coins with dramatic errors often attract a large number of collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for them. Now, you might be wondering how you can spot a 2016 D penny with a double die obverse error. It's actually easier than you might think. Here's what to look for first. Check the date. Look closely at the 2016. If you see any doubling of the numbers, it's a good sign. The numbers should appear thickened, or you might even see a faint shadow of the numbers next to the main ones. Second, check Abraham Lincoln's face. Look at his eyebrow, cheek, and jawline for any doubling. It's important to examine the coin under good lighting, and a magnifying glass or loupe can be extremely helpful. So, how much could your 2016 D penny be worth? If you have a double die obverse error in mint condition, it could easily be worth thousands of dollars. But if the doubling is very pronounced and the coin is in near perfect condition, it could fetch a substantial amount at auction, potentially even millions. Some of these coins have sold for $100,000 or more, depending on their quality. Even if the error is less noticeable or the coin is in poor condition, it's still likely to be worth far more than face value. So, if you come across a 2016 D penny with a potential error, it's worth taking the time to have it professionally graded. So, whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, the 2016 D double die penny is one you'll want to keep an eye out for. With the right error, it could make you a small fortune, or even a big one. Do you have a 2016 D penny? If you do, take a closer look. You might just have a valuable coin on your hands. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop us a comment to let us know if you've ever found a rare coin like this one. Who knows, maybe you're holding onto $1 million penny. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Keep searching for those rare coins, and happy collecting.